Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. Iggy Azalea and Playboy Cardi's home was robbed of $366,000 worth of jewelry, including her engagement ring. I didn't know she was engaged to Playboy Cardi. I don't even know what a Playboy Cardi is. But I do know an insurance scam, and the fact that this happened in Atlanta, they better give the Atlanta Department of Revenue their cut, or they'll see you in court. Kylie and Kendall Jenner launch a plus-size clothing line. And they working with Ashley Stewart? Really? Child, Ashley done sold out. I wouldn't trust them heifers with a plus-size line. They don't know shit about plus or size, style or taste. Mark McGrath out here doing the Cameo app, and they gave his ass a promotion. I don't believe for 1 minute that some woman asked him to break up with her boyfriend for her. That was something they were doing to get people to use that sorry-ass app. By the way, I'll be offering cameos for the holidays. A$AP Rocky's Swedish jail is open to him now performing there. Weren't you whining and crying and spitting at embassies trying to get the fuck out that prison? Didn't you say it was 3 days of hell? And now you want to go back and perform? And not even for American inmates, for inmates you don't even know. Inmates that I'm sure don't give a fuck about you or your music. Sorry to that A$AP. Sorry. Cedric the Entertainer is putting out a Christmas album. His holiday EP, A Power-Based Christmas. Oh my God, a power-based Christmas. Well, I guess it's better than a bass head Christmas. Oh, and he's got a bunch of unknown artists on here with him. I mean, get your coin, child, get your coin. I ain't listening. Y'all listening? Does everybody need a Christmas album? Fetty Wap's wife, Leandra Gonzalez, said they had only been married 9 days before she asked for a divorce. I mean, I'm surprised she made it 9 days looking at that. Wow. Fetty already got a side piece and the marriage is only weeks old. They don't even have each other's pictures on their profiles no more. It's sad. Now I can almost see why Masika was upset with you being around her child. She was like, I don't know who this hussy is. She might be married to him, but she only gonna be here for a minute. Lord knows she was. Sin Santana and Joe Budden reunite for Love and Hip Hop New York. It's so sad to think that Aaliyah died, but Joe and Sin Santana are still here. I told you that shit was a breakup to make up plotline for that sorry-ass show. And I was right. I was right. Wendy and Nene spotted together in New York just photoshopping the hell out of their pictures. Do you know these women? I don't know these women, do you? I guess they figure filters are cheaper than a full face job. Although, this is Nene's 5th phase face. And Wendy's had a few remodels too. Although Wendy's face looks more like a teardown. Like just a no-hope teardown because the foundation fucked up. It's got mold in it like Sheree Whitfield's edifice. So that face is just a wash. But Nene looks like the 5th phase of phase 5. It's not bad. It's just she has one of those modern faces now. Minimalist and clean line. Minimalist nostrils anyway. Safari rocks pink hair and impersonates Michael Jackson at their Met Gala themed baby shower. Now that's a special kind of tacky. That's a true kind of trifling. When you know you ain't never, ever, 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 ever going to anybody's Met Gala or even a Met Gala after party, you say, you know what, let me go on and throw my own. I just, it's tacky, but it's you. A Met Gala themed. The thing is, Met Gala always has a theme, so how you gonna have a theme of something else's theme? What's your theme gonna be, just having a theme? I'm gonna pray for that baby because it's got some sorry parents. Angela Yon said she waited until she was 28 to have sex and went from being a virgin to pregnant very quickly. See, Angela, this is why we don't like you. Nobody likes a lie. Nobody. And it's not even an interesting lie or a funny lie. So you waited until 28 to find a felon fool to give that puss up to for the first time. The first. This is why we don't like you, because you're insulting our intelligence. We're not stupid enough to believe that. Look, your pappy was a preacher. You had to do the whole celibacy till marriage thing. We got it. And it was your little claim to fame. And you were trying to be good representation and all that, honey. That shit is long and over with. You're 40. It's time to fess up to the fucking. But if you want to keep alienating the audience with these lies, you feel free. I mean, you're Angela Simmons and you waited until 28 to have sex with that felon. I mean, somebody might buy it. Somebody might. Sierra challenges Megan Thee Stallion to a strong knees twerk off. Sierra, why don't you challenge her to a sales off? See who can sell more records. Also, Sierra, you ain't got shit to twerk. You ain't got shit to twerk. It's gonna be like Pistons back there. But good luck. Good luck. Papa John said, I ate 40 pizzas in the past 30 days. If you don't shut up! He said, I ate 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. Pete, in the last 30 days. So, I mean, you've got... What are those bowel movements like? God, you're just passing balls of cheese at this point. Well, actually, not with your cheese stingy ass pizza. But, he having some type of a mental breakdown, but you know, fuck him. I'm happy to see it. Let's talk about Omarion's announcement. So there is a Millennium Tour 2020, but child, B2K is gonna have to make their own way. It's the Yin Yang Twins. Pretty Ricky, they was able to get their shit back together. Bow Wow is the second headliner, and Lloyd or someone Lloyd-esque. Omarion was truly unbothered because he was like, oh, I've got a whole nother bag coming and I ain't got to be bothered with Fizz's fuckery. Child, this is the definition of congratulations. You played yourself. They'll announce the tour cities December 2nd. I don't know how many dates it's going to be, but I'm sure people are going to go. Maybe B2K can go on the next round. But, child, Omarion out here touring with his 3 little hits. And Fizz ain't even got that. Fizz ain't even got that. But you know what he does have? April Pat that Pussy Jones. What a prize. Ray J has left Instagram in the continuing story of the Princess Love stunts. I'm sorry, I believe all that shit is for a plot line. What I don't think was for a plot line was T.I. getting on Red Table Talk, backpedaling and pussy popping, honey. I mean, it was backpedal. Joke. It was a joke. I said it was a joke. Pussy pop. You took me literally. I was like, how can we not take you literally when you describe putting a post-it note on this girl's door about time for a doctor's appointment? Like, you were very literal. So that's why we took you literally. But I didn't even want to look at that interview because, after all, T.I. opened up his can of pedigree and magically Tiny appeared. Pedigree. Wait, actually, let me make sure this isn't open because I don't want her popping in. That's Pete's food. And you know he will attack another dog that gets in his dish. But I don't believe a word that he said. I believe he is that nasty. He is that foul. He is that much of a piece of shit. He is that ignorant, that unenlightened, and that worthless. So absolutely, I could see him pulling it. And I could see Tiny along for the ride. Meanwhile, Deja's real mom on Instagram posted, woo child, the narcissism. I mean, I'm sure Jada made some great points on that interview. T.I. just isn't intelligent enough to understand. I mean, who really wants to sit around listening to worthless T.I. use words that he doesn't understand? I'm not here for articulation in ignorance. And Tiny, honey, if I wanted to spend time with that, I'd hang out with Pete. A much better breed. He gonna say, I thought my words were misconstrued. No, the fuck they weren't. You said I took her to the doctor. I asked the doctor. I want the results. Check that hymen. Now that she's 18, you gotta look at her ass and be like, do you have a problem with me checking? You went through all of that. But you gonna say we misconstrued. Your mama misconstrued when she didn't swallow you. That's who misconstrued. La Anthony. La Anthony. Girl, what are you doing? Just because you get asked to do something don't mean you should do it. I don't know why the fuck you felt the need to rap on a Sierra track. But the fact that she called you with that proposal doesn't mean it's a good idea. I mean, it's Sierra. She hasn't made a good musical decision in 10 years. 10 years. Possibly 15. I mean, she's been irrelevant for so long. Who can really say? But you took your happy ass to the basketball game last night and put your son up on FaceTime. Was like, here's your daddy. Here's your fucking daddy. Honey, he just could have watched TV if you was going to do that. I mean, just giving him every ounce of stank. Stank. This is what I call putting your business in the streets. Now, you see, when people talk about your marriage and the breakup baby or the break baby or crouching love child, hidden child support, don't get mad because you show up in public looking stank. And it really wasn't necessary, honey. They televised that game. Your son could have watched from home. He know mommy don't fuck with daddy. According to the blast, Tinsley Mortimer is engaged to Scott whoever. Girl, I don't know about this. Y'all been so on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again. He seemed real controlling and you seem really freaked out whenever he leaves. So I feel like it'll end in tears. But I also feel like you never emotionally matured and developed and want to date a frat boy and enjoy being the victim and having your heart broken and crying and shit. So live your best life, boo, or your shitty one, however you want to do it. It's your life, your money. Child, and in that news, the Georgia Department of Revenue added again, a tax lien has been filed in Georgia against Monique to the tune of $12,165.80 from a 2017 tax bill. She also owes $60,000 for the years of 2015 and 2016, and a $170,000 lien for 2015. These liens remain active and have yet to be released. Then we take it back further. 2013, a $201,000 lien. 2014, $188,000. So she owes a grand total of $633,157.27 in back taxes to Georgia and the federal government at large. Now we know why she's suing Netflix for that paltry $500,000 offer. She was like, this ain't gonna make a dent in my taxes. That's gonna be all taxes. Hell, I need a good $2 or $3 million to clear this up and give me some extra coin. Kim Kardashian gonna say White House visits made her clean up her sexy image. No, it was your cuckoo-ass husband. Please, how do you think you got it? It wasn't your intellect, sweetie. It wasn't your intellect. This is a TNA administration. Child, they say Mendici's sentence has been cut short, and he's expected to be released December 15th of 2019. Well, I guess Yandy can stop pining for her man. This will be a countdown for Yandy's divorce, because I'm telling you, when he get out, they're going to get on each other's nerves. I don't see him making it 2 seasons. I mean 2 years. Or do I mean 2 seasons? Both. Ha ha ha! Ooh, child. This David Weintraub, CEO of something, done read the hell over Alex Rodriguez over a joint TV show venture, calling him a ruthless clout chaser. Alex has gone above and beyond to fake and act his role being a helper, investor, businessman on this show, and has truly showed his colors and disingenuous intentions to steal ideas and diminish people's reputations and businesses through the confines of this program to better his own celebrity and pretend to be an expert in marketing and investing, which he is not. He wears an earpiece and takes notes because he has no idea what he's talking about. Ooh, he used illegally taped conversations to make it appear as if Weintraub and Nicole Eggert were uncooperative talent. I could tell he got some shit with him. He gave me a messy tea. Nene confirms that Candy Burris does make more than her. On her Instagram, she said, yes, she's making more money than me on Roa. If that's what you want to hear, who gives a fuck? I'm living great over here. Roa ain't all I do, boo. How much money you making? You sound but hurt. I mean, you might need a Tux medicated pad for that sore ass. Radar Online said Wendy was fucking Robin Crawford. It's not true, but it's funny. Jack Reacher author says Tom Cruise is too old to play the action hero. Or any action hero. I'm sorry, boo. Hang it up. Hang it up. I was watching his ass in The Mummy, and I was like, girl, you are too old for this. Like, every stunt you do, you look like you struggling. And the gag is you can't do real movies. You can only do action because you're Botoxed to death and you had very little talent to begin with. All right, well, those were today's hot topics, but I'll see you soon for something. Now, I know the video is coming to a close, but you need more tea. Head over to my girl, Layla Lynn's. The link is up there and in the description box. And you can get all the Real Housewives Season 12 tea from Layla Lynn. And honey, you think I have the tea? She gets the tea. I just be out here sipping what's already been poured. She knows how to brew herself, gets her own organic tea leaves, and makes up a proper potion. From the real reason that Nene doesn't want Kenya back on the show to the truth about Portia hacking Dennis' phone. Layla Lynn has all the tea, so check out them videos. And I'll see you soon for something. For something. Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly.